Watch these lame old hating ass pathological liars getting splitted with some shit that'll smack them out of retirement. Annihilate these rappers and leave them with no esophagus. The Walking Dead seem to be creeping out their sarcophagus. I write, but I'm much more than just a novelist. The type that might just sacrifice your daughters in the shadow of an obelisk. What kind of a product to come from God is this? Knowledge doesn't even belong in the conversation with these novices. Basically it's pastor skills, bless Mike. God mode, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start a selection, select a starting point. But armor-plated rolling papers couldn't make a harder joint. I'm using this as trade bait, a border point. Close to blowing up, so they accusing me of trying to make a martyr choice. Middle fingers up to block out all the noise. Not just saying fuck you to you, I'm also saying that to all your boys. I've seen a lot of time pass since I rhymed last, but fortunate to not be facing time for my crime past. A kid who did probation in the basement of his mom's pad, and then turned it around and made her proud before his mom passed. Dead ass, but now I run around like I ain't got no sense, cause everybody's dying, got no time to think of consequences. Not to mention born without a silver spoon or pot to piss in. So don't ask my knowledge, killing every slide and get like Rocky, hitting cocky bitches off the top and then they mug. So motherfuckers end up coughing up or spitting blood. I don't know what you thought this is or what you think it was, but ain't no coffee shop revolutionaries getting love, they only getting drug out this bitch. No Cosby, even on a solo tip with no posse. You have to know it's a reach to try and stop me. You couldn't even censor my speech if I could not breathe. I was watching for a beat I could eat, they said to pray on it. Swap the A for an E, cause I'm feasting when I pray on it. Draw energy from my enemies when they say something. No game, they know that I'm sunning them if I raise something. I blaze something that's numbing the fucking brain waves. Case you wonder why I'm not giving a fuck what they say. Must say enough on my own if I own a couple homes with damn near a studio in each. We call that fucking grown. Homegrown but still traveling like a rolling stone. No longer bagging up but still prefer to roll my own. I'm blowing grams, still avoiding any standstills and taking all that trash that you rap to the fucking landfill. Them damn pills and that tranny shit that you rhyme about got the next generation zannied up and zombied out. That's not what I'm about, so fuck your little style and clout. Grind mode affiliate, checking in and signing out. You know, if you ever see me snapping, there ain't a thing to chat about. Different ways to track us, the maps is how they tap us now. All facts, how is there literally an app for that? Addicts for reaction, that's exactly who we're laughing at. Jacked in and they could never log off the grid, so how you got the nerve to turn around and call them bosses then? Stressing coffees while they set up in them offices, but people in these streets is who we taking all our losses with. We know the cost of speaking truth is more steep, so you'll always find us grinding while the foolish all sleep. Be salty all you need, but verbally assault me, and that's a beef you couldn't eat, and we could do this all week. Except for dudes is all weak now, offended with the opposition, or offended with the gender, so they're opposite. Sitting opposite of someone who could not just sit and watch and not mention what he witnessed in his composition. 1,000 felonies and no one's been convicted, right? So let me get this straight, no one thinks they snitch in sight. I got a list that meant the least to me and out the two. One took his life, already seats. You see it's now your move. We coming out the blue like oxy epidemics do, forcing you to pay attention even if you never used. We take the best of you and throw away the rest of you, cause mind over matter wouldn't matter to a vegetable. Don't get it misconstrued, I couldn't think less of you. And treason is the reason I will celebrate the death of you. Lost all respect for you, I'll piss on your grave too, and make your parents pay for what a bitch that they made you. My type dead real, you do you still. My life red pill, you more blue pill. And he owe me more than most she agents ever made tricks. So don't compete with trilogies you know you won't keep pace with. I was dead, but then I popped up. Resurrection, pox stuff. He can get it, she can get it. What we giving? Not fucks. We had enough of phonies blending in with homies, showing up at shows and posing in the pictures like they know me. So we deaded that. Visited them legal states, then headed back ahead of all the rest, and that's the reason why they never last. My checkered past just made me better in this chess match. Among this other list of shit that I've been blessed at. Blessed with how I'm spitting facts in the real estate. We getting that. See, Maryland is the real estate, but real estate we flipping that. We getting that and fix it up, then put it back on the market like your baby mom before your bitch ass get back from Target. Bitch saying that's my territory, I'ma mark it, then pull up at the motherfucking cypher spot and park it. Fuck you mean? Shit, grind mode, been a team, and clearly got me in my zone and on my cheers you can see. If only real recognize real, then y'all won't recognize it often. Bunch of lousy peons getting skeeted on by your bosses. We see you ducking, sliding, trying to hide your softness, saying hip-hop died. That shit's a lie if y'all can't find the coffins. I slay the speech and raise the dead from they sleep, on the type of beats that separate the deadly from the weak. Lyrically, I'll leave your brain spaghettied on your seats, and that's without me even flexing how I gets it in these streets. Don't forget to mention me though, getting chips like it's Frito, like I'm putting water on the flour. Get it? I said free dough, not them corny little chip clips you wanna go and blow a pose within your photos on the social, knowing that's a no-no. Flashing like a GoPro with attachments and extendos, but the Super Scope can chew big holes through 9 out of the 10 though. Ship them to the docks in a box like it's bento, or leave them underneath a bed of rocks like the Flintstones. I've been on the road so much I can barely remember home, and been so grown for so long I should've been on. I'm just too raw, too real, and not enough fugazi, so y'all should know the deal. With me it's just fuck you, pay me. Done being underrated, humble is an understatement. If I wouldn't run from a gun, why should I run from greatness? So comfortable with the numbness that come with devastation, I grinds more than anyone who underestimated. We reaching over plates, taking what we wanna take, and anybody staring, we dare them to put us in our place. Cause this the time and the place for all of you froggy fucks. Come and get popped like a faulty clutch. Ain't gotta ball too much like Jimmy G, give me the cheese. And if I never win, believe you me, the name will still ring. So when these suckers hating, saying they don't feel me, I love it when I get that attention that being real brings. Need to write like an endangered animal. If all I eat is rappers and is blame a cannibal. Smoke fire that'll make you fly higher than a pilot of a plane when the thing isn't landable. Understandable when flowers wanna fake though, knowing my flow is exposing you faking hoes and showing the world that your stash really snakes, so your most fitting nickname is Moses. Switch flows like a bitch, switch sides of her nose every line, every time that she sniff coke. Running around town, windows up, twisting up loud, system up loud, and the tents on the whip blow. Distros and intentions to get dough. I don't gotta spell it out, you know what I meant though. Yeah, the bars ain't the only thing that come in 16s, if you feel what I mean, and I gets those. Growers wish they could get to know me. When it come to those trees, we ain't missing no sleep. Have them switch their positions on me. Fuck what you thought it was, this ain't no sheet. Fire like Dante, but this ain't the peak. 24/7, the shit's never weak. Peeps never speak on defeats of the big white beast. When he eats, yet he rips every beat. Gotta bite, tear, rip off a piece. I know y'all don't wanna wait, but this ain't Dawson's Creek. This is part of my legend and mythical speech. No, I ain't talking Greek. Probably thought it'd be odd to see me on a trip like this over 10 straight years through the leaps and bounds. Only thing that ever seemed to keep me grounded is this shit right here. Stayed at the state in series after cypher series. Stood behind these bars for years. I know the lifers hear me. I'm from an era where we acted out. Now they just acted out and got these kids believing what they rap about. Used to have to prove when to lose or get slapped out your shoes. Even risk getting laughed out your crew. But these half-assing dudes made improvements to the rules so they could slack on being true and only do this to be cool. Take it back to making rappers have to spit shit on the spot. Shit that's different and it makes you stop to listen when it drops. All good feels, urban movies on the hood reels. Musically my mood is Tupac before the Suge deal. Only me against the world, I know they see me facing hurdles. Slow and steady ain't gon' win unless you in a race with turtles. That's why I take these words and shape them ways you never heard, so they can say I'm guilty of a murder after every verse. First things first, before we snap and throw the hearse at you, I'm making all you rappers empty out your purse satchels. You wanna gossip or be right up in your church clapping. Holy water won't remove the curse. Want you dirt napping, Captain Kirk ass yapping till you point the beam at him. Bootleg souls, counterfeited Steve Maddens. Cheap asses sleeping on me like a free mattress. You getting smoked on the regular. Weed habit, no cut cards either. Keep me out your databases and keep my name out your mouth unless you celebrate it, or you gon' get this fucking work like it's delegated. Spit flame like I went to bake this verse and held and ate it. Crazy bars like the window in the asylum doors. Out my mind and now I'm trying to find a way inside of yours. Only dealing in the artifacts, not the dinosaurs. Get it like this or that depending on which line you cross. See this East Coast beast flowing to each OMC's whole. Touchdown in West Palm, looking for the trees so that I can reach beast mode and feast on the weak souls. Let your peeps know how far my beat killing streak goes. Traffic and state lines, you heard it through the grapevine. Eating every beat that they can find like they taste fine. Murder verses, I'm a surgeon on the baseline. With precision incisions, I'm vicious with these straight lines. I hate to waste time shitting on you lame guys who pulling them imaginary pistols out your waistlines. We taking shots at anybody, let the strays fly. They shoot a cypher series at your late mother's grave site. Let me make this more clear with no eye drops. There is only one eye, I'm a cyclops. Hotter than a motherfucking Scott Summers blind spot. Last words, go and get your motherfucking shine box. Down. Let's go. One for the money, two if you know how to manage it. Trying to stack some chips to have enough to do some damage with. Was never handed shit, the bottom's where I landed. And I made it my mission to get the rich to abandon shit. In music, it's the same thing, they keep you in the paved lane. No place for creative brains in this day and age. To dumb it down to get run out of all your little interviews. I remain true to my roots and spit it cynical. A criminal who overcame convictions in society. Restricted to a system that just victimized and lied to me. They couldn't stop me or the clock that ticks inside of me. I got them shook as folks are getting hooked on a dying breed. Probably shocked to see this wisdom and philosophy be intertwined with psilocybin visions. It's a lot to see, but this is how I got to be. Regardless if you rock with me, I keep these middle fingers up high where the cops can see. And I've been in my bag like shitty instant rice would be, and wish you fags who spit would pick a fight with me. On the mic, you are not lyrically tight to me. I spit 16s that you could use to light your weed. Liken me to a titan on a writing spree. Stay getting gassed up regardless of the hike and fees. Life with no Instagram filters, what a sight to see. The top of all of this is not too high a height to reach. I'm stepping over these heifers, don't let them pull me back. This the life, like my favorite track from Cool G Rap. Boom bap to the trap, we running through the map. You could do it for the culture, show me where the loot is at. I want them stupid sacks, I'd have no clue on what to do with. And even then, spin on chicks, I wouldn't fucking do it. Wanna tussle with us? You better have the guts to prove it. Dirty little pussy, knowing that you wouldn't fucking do shit. Hit the homie lingo, asked him send a couple tracks to kill. Fuck you mean, I seen the team was meeting up in Jacksonville. You think I'm missing that after the shitty past year or so? Told him I was back, but seemed like ain't nobody hear me though. So here we go again, facing wins like a drop sport. You love the way the bars flow before you seen a shot poured. Plenty eyes on this team, don't make us have to dot yours. Been pushing GME before that game stopped. Stock short, sell high, buy it low again and then dip though, right? I'm feeling Superman, I had a vicious crypto night. Burn the candle at both ends with lit wicks. Fuck the system a bit so the little guys can get rich, while Robin Hood's robbing from the hood so the rich can eat. Hedge funds stayed in grind mode, never missed a beat. Verses leave you with the same expression as some shit that stink. A big-footed hairy motherfucker, I'm the missing link. They brought me to the Bronx, so you know it's a problem. Through the beats in the cauldron and nobody stopped them. The next few series too, I'm already locked in. And been an ill mind, fool long before hops. And we are not in competition, in fact you are not shit. Watch me go first in the draft you got mocked in. And I don't need nobody else to give me my props, since I'm confident I'm out rapping 10 of their top 10. Large in the streets, going hard on the beats for MD. I'm giving them this work indeed. You're basically incapable of murking them beats. And me, my mentality is murder MCs. I kill so many rappers on wax, I should open a museum and call that shit nobody could beat them. Exhibit A, Your Honor, clearly shows you that it's doper than a needle. So enclosure, such a flow should be illegal. Extra large, fuck a nice image, harsh, fuck a nice critic. You can't escape from these bars, I'm a life sentence. I spit it hot like it's far too much spice in it, and still suffer from loss somehow despite winning. Went from being a fan to pumping heat to you. So on these beaches, just how I prefer to speak to you. Blowing trees don't make a difference if you deep rooted. Not because I'm big, but you can hit me if you need Buddha. Capiche? Got them drooling on they sheets like too many wanna sleep on how I'm flowing on the beats. Knowing no amount of beef would ever make me put a fork in this. I take it over by force before I forfeit it. Play to win, and that's in every single game I'm in. So much flame in this pen, I drag and slay you with. Say my name and lames are quick to be afraid to spit. Musta heard them say I'm sick and they don't want a case of it. First time your homie ever been in okay, but when I go they gonna know me here like Timmy McVeigh. This planet full of trashy thoughts isn't my taste, so I'm outie like an astronaut, give me my space. Ho told me that her at-home is bitch made. Ixnay said she wouldn't miss him if it ricocheted 6 ways. Tell me she could smell on me, I gets paid. Asked me what I do, I said I'd spit in her face before I explain. Real G's move the way they want, whether silence or the pump. Either way they got their eyes on what they want. Set up shop, never stop, better cherish what you got, cause you never feel prepared for when the marriage just stops. Eats rappers but he doesn't need a lunchbox. Plenty punchlines so he doesn't even punch clocks. Learned it as a tie, spit it hot or the fun stops. Bitches gonna learn when this burns through your sunblock. Sun's hot. I was never too fond of the fakes in this rap shit. 2 eyes out for the snakes and keep the grass lit. The lengths we'll go to be great may seem drastic, but I remember back to days when we ain't have this outlet that can salvage a savage when nothing else will. Fans say they relate to the music because it felt real. Said that it could melt steel, but jet fuel can't. So don't come for me unless you got your rescue plan. I suggest you stand back and tuck in them damn straps. We hitting on the green while you stuck in a sand trap. Climbing while you stare so it's clear as saran wrap. They see we bring the heat, where the fuck are your fans at? Team sick and you do not got the remedy. So now he's out in Dallas taking shots like a Kennedy. Mind blown, scatterbrain, all from such a little thing. I doubt you like the answers if you send someone to riddle me. Rap rapping on these classics, he's half of the rebel's advocate. Heard they say they smash him, but know that it's never happening. So go get whoever's battling and tell them that we've been traveling from state to state in search of someone who can really challenge them. Face to face or in the booth, what they be lacking be exactly why these timid ass rappers don't wanna chat with me. In this lane, it ain't a shame to say my name is featured. They play it back because these verses change their facial features. Get the beat and then I freak it like a grade school teacher. There's that shit that they won't teach you in a grade school neither. Life's a bitch and that's unless you find a way to please it. Throwing money's at them, only way they let you take a breather. Just not from me though, flaming hot like a Cheeto. Made a name in the game cause I played like I got a cheat code. The ground shakes, we march on, say that we not in beast mode. Maybe you got some flow, what you saying just not as deep though. He's a loose cannon, but not the type to like to shoot random. I channel anger to the booth, raps Bruce Banner. I hope this beat was insured, I came to do damage and raise the bars up, knowledge is the new standard. So keep standing in the back of the crowd and stay quiet when I ask if someone's backing me down. No face paint needed, you an actual clown. And have to know that you can't fuck with Rebel's advocate now. It's the faction, and we are right now, not past tense. Always been had, but we are not has-beens. All you do is play the background ad-libs. Jokes on you, bitch, we see you not laughing. Crafted a master plan and put in action. Then I put a foot in that ass to gain traction. Lames wanna like this flame but can't match him. If you can't keep up on the track, you get lapped in. Don't respect me, not a dad, but I dead beats. So rare lyrically, I am red meat. If truth hurts, these verses I got a deadly. Only eat rappers and clearly somebody fed me. Born ready, holding up my head, but these horns heavy. Either way, I stand firm and hold the sword steady. Let him go toward heaven if the Lord let him forecast. His blame still rains once the storm settles. Your last breath makes a graceful escape. Since you wanted beef, your head'll get placed on a stake. Have patience, cause it ain't a race when we bait. We just realer than the 8 biggest fish in your tank. If it's a rank that you get for this shit when you spit, I'm a 5-star major general in this bitch. And if life's a movie, I'm a major role in this flick. Damon Wayans in Major Pain, I'm schooling these kids. We out here, what the fuck you gon' do about it? Not shit like them little ducats you be counting. Got balls, you must tuck them when you around me. I guess you asked your little crew what they knew about me, and someone told you that I'm not the one. For that bag, I will knock it out the box with no boxing gloves. You motherfuckers not stopping us. No vest, but everybody on this set wanna rock with us. We popping up like one day weed shops. Bring a little horror to the spot if the beat knocks. You'll need a doctor if you drop, not detox. You see a shooter got the pump like Reeboks. Steer clear of all the evil that your peers do, or you inherit consequences if they near you. Eyes on the road ahead, whether it's a clear view. Road trip coming soon to a city near you. They say you're nobody till somebody bodies you. If you're lucky, we can keep it on wax like Miyagi do. Beats with the kicks like karate moves. And I'm coming for your neck, so protect your karate too. The only fans that you got is you, rookie. And we don't need a plot to send a shot at you, pussy. You amateur fucks aren't as hot as me cooking, so it's clear as browser history. You gotta be looking like voyeurs watching someone do this better than you wish you could. You engineered by dark and light liquor, shit don't mix too good. For me, it's KP or Lingo. Or no thanks. Anybody else you name just don't hold rank, and even their sound couldn't save you dudes. Start to get a little buzz and then die like cicadas do. I taste fear and it's my type of flavor too. I'm labeled greedy cause I'm eating every beat that they produce. If you clicked on the link, you expected us to kill a beat and orchestrate a straight hit like Hillary. Call it a Clinton correction, your whole crew gets silenced. Or anybody who mentioned a dude gets suicided. Music tyrant, the type to keep producers tired. Arsonist and narcissist, I leave the booth on fire, then blame you and don't extinguish shit. Never seen more flame get spit with the English lit. And rich bitch like Chappelle skits. Not that Tyrone Bigum's ass shit that you dealt with. And shut your mouth, that's a health tip. Always running round yelling that you real like a sales pitch. I go nuts like a trail mix. The only bag you ever get is full of air and some stale chips. We pay retainers, not bail, bitch. So if you wanna run and tell, then I'm a COS in hell, snitch. I share these killer instincts and this primal rage. Only cinder flowers twisted in a Bible page. Torture scorching verses. If I didn't, then my mind erased. I know you wanna try to rhyme, but there's a time and place. And right the fuck now is not it. Plus, not correcting all you non-spitting bitches is toxic to fans in the stands or the mosh pit. Lyrically, you trashing. Must be fully vaxxed, cause you not sick. Plot sticking, we fried but not chicken shit. Top 5 dead or alive, just not mentioned with Tupac, Scarface, Nas, Eminem, and Kiss. So how's this? Fuck your favorite rapper and his list. All you wanna do is lie, and that ain't fire, B. Either find another ghostwriter or hire me. Not a soul believes whatever you trying to be. So if you write like a tar, then you should diary. AMC and GME together, yeah, you read it right. Don't need a band bump stock for me to get it hype. Got a short fuse, all I need's a little light. Find a decent match to throw at me and see this shit ignite. You never did it right, all the war, Sun Tzu. Inherent air, but it's apparent that I sunned you. Never could control Z, I don't undo. There's no shortcut to the keys that I want, fool. So we run through trees, let me keep it a buck. All dough gets bagged, deer season or not. And anybody try to jerk me can get smoked. Left drying out in the sun with a slit throat. Bitch, kiss my ass, no need for mistletoe. We light trees and let it snow, no Christmas show. Since a youngin' getting money, no business clothes. Dropped out of school but graduated from detention though. Back with AMC like a boa, it's a slow squeeze. In it for the long haul, you can't hold me. We ain't pretending, so try to keep it low key. T-Pain, all I do is win, so I blow trees. This a fix for you lyrical dope fiends. Not a spiritual miracle, just what your soul needs. Don't approach me or I'll come for your throat piece. No pause needed, I don't go for the home team. And won't sleep till my monolithic tomb is built. Put me in a temple of doom, assume the guilt. Writers of the lost art till it's truly killed. You can come to your cruise aid, they losing still. So tell me what the fuck's the point? They wouldn't play your tapes in the back like a Teddy Ruxpin joint. Want a feature, then you best put up some coin. But if you want to battle, then your death is what we're doing, fuck boy. From where I'm standing, I'm demanding more than some respect. Like a baby in the right bitch, come correct. Or I'll massage you up, no need for a tux, a vest, neckties Colombian, tongue hanging on your chest. No rest for the wickedness, it's just a few real left and the rest are straight chicken shit. I take them out like a business trip, guess they got me on my giving tip. Everybody gets a diss, came out to eat like a picnic. And I'm a beast when I feast too, no matter who you sit me with. Want peace, hit the Dixie Chicks, cause you know that if I'm spitting that just isn't what you getting, bitch. Known to send shots, no bartender, you get lines all